Well, you've seen my other two videos, or one of the two videos that I did prior to going and turning myself in. I've learned a whole lot more since then. Went in that day. I was scared to death because I was going in on ridiculous charges. You could actually hear me sniffling and so forth because I had spent a fair amount of time crying. I was scared. I spent most of my time with my son and my wife, just trying to accept, what was going on with the situation. So, needless to say, I turned myself in, and we were not looking at great things because the charges were so outrageous. I mean, for example, I had attempted murder. I had all the conspiracies to commit every single thing that they had said that I did. And then I had a theft and robbery. Now, here's an interesting thing. This is how my charge sheet read for the theft and the robbery. Now, this is a statement made by Miss Shipley, the blonde, in the fight. This gives you a window into her frame of mind and what they were planning on doing. She lied. She lied blatantly. She lied about the situation. Why? Because she's just mad. She's mad because she walked into a tiger's den, slapped a lion, got chewed up, and then wanted to blame the lion. It is not the accused's fault. They were provoked into this. They were pushed into a fight. Did they take it overboard? That's possible. They took it a bit overboard. But then again, after you've been swung at, punched at, tackled, sucker punched, you pretty much get fed up with getting hit. Needless to say, how my involvement I got into this as a conspirator? When? When did I have time to? I took photos that entire night. I worked. I didn't spend much time around them. I didn't even know a few of them. Matter of fact, Ricky Steinman, I didn't know who he was. No idea. I actually was a little leery about putting in my car. Ricky, sorry. I was. He was drunk as hell. He was apparently on drugs. I don't usually hang out with that kind of crowd. It's not my sort of people to hang out with. Maybe that's me saying something wrong, but, politically correct, I don't care about politically correct anymore. So needless to say, these guys, my charge sheet. Let me go back. Charge sheet reads as such. Now you tell me if it sounds even remotely real. I removed the purse this is a quote from the charge. I removed the purse from Miss Shipley's shoulder, I guess, unzipped it. I pulled the wallet out of it, waved it in her face, and said, in quote, "Ha ha, you can't have this. Ha ha, you can't have this." Okay. Then, a miracle happened. Miss Shipley was able to recover the purse and the wallet. Wow, I'm a 300-pound guy. Well, at least I was. When you last saw me, I'm not 300 pounds anymore. I'll tell you why in a bit. But needless to say, she recovered her purse and her wallet. Amazing. Wow. Must have had a revelation and somehow got it back to her. And then it says, I fled in my BMW. Folks, that's a 2004 BMW M3 convertible. Guess I got that, by robbing little girls? Maybe I did it 20, 30, 40 bucks at a time on their little wallets. No, folks. It was 100% a lie. It wasn't an adaptation of what happened. It wasn't an adjustment. It wasn't what she thought happened. I never came within 20 feet of her. So, fuck you, Shipley. You fucking lying piece of shit. You want to take somebody's life apart? Well, now I'm going to spend my life telling the story and telling everybody how big a lying, stupid bitch you are. because you want to try and put people away, oh, because you got your ass beat. Well, maybe next time don't get so fucking drunk at the bar. You were obnoxious. You were the one that started this fight. And frankly, as far as I'm concerned, at this point, now this is not prior, this is now, I think you deserved it. I think you honestly deserved a good swift kick in the head. Normally, I would never be a proponent for any kind of violence. And truthfully, I guess deep down, I would never actually see that happen. But man, at my core, I'm thinking to myself, man, there's nobody that deserves it more than you. Needless to say, I went to jail. Did. I show up, scared out of my mind because I had never been arrested. I've literally never had cuffs on. Never even had the potential. Nobody even said, maybe you'll go to jail. No, never. Showed up like I should. Walked in. They booked me, did the whole 9 yards. I went over to the bookings area, ended up on 3 North, and they put me in a cell. This thing is, I don't know, 10 by maybe 16 foot, 2 bunks, went in there. I actually had a decent cellmate. He was pretty cool. He was a funny guy. Knew right off the bat I was green to the whole thing. But it was okay because he's kind of walked me through it. He said, it'd be cool. You got to do a few things here and there, watch stay, so on and so forth. Walk me through it. Started to adapt. And all I did, and I won't go into major detail, but I will say that I broke so many times. And for those of you that don't particularly like me, nobody deserves that, realistically. Nobody. The treatment that I received was way, way beyond anything that I would have imagined. It was horrendous. The food is nearly inedible. The stress was beyond breaking points. The fear, the criminals that you're surrounded with, it was horrible. It was just horrible. I can't even explain it. Needless to say, the following day, I went to, actually, I'm going to stop this story there. Then I will discuss the actual incarceration.